And we are back, homies. We are trying to get this streak kept alive. We are going to try and quickly pick off a fish or two right here. We will be out here until about, well, 11-ish like always, but 11-ish will strike around the 6:15-ish time frame, because we would like to go watch the Georgia-Alabama game. So we've come out here just to keep the streak alive and handle business. We had intended to go to a different lake, but things don't always go as intended. So we adjusted and we figured out the best option. And the best option is what you see here. I cannot see the view from what you guys are looking at. So we'll adjust. We'll see what the deal is. I feel like the camera should be turned. Moderate if that's not a good look. Who knows? But again, we are trying to keep this streak alive. The streak of consecutive days of non-zeros. Let's throw back one time along this line right here. I guess we're gonna hope for the best right there. There was a Spro tournament that happened today. The way the Spro tournament was fishing should not interfere with anything that we intended to do. We will just attempt to catch a fish and see what the deal is, whether we can keep that streak alive. We got to see if we can keep it alive. All right, so what up, Krill? What up, Unlimited? Moderator, I have not received any messages from you indicating that there were people putting stuff in the chat. What up, dudes? Either way, I can't see all of you guys. I don't know why I can't see any of you guys, actually. Potentially, I don't have cell phone service right here. Well, that's a possibility. It is possible that I might not have cell phone service right here, and that is why, if the moderator is sending me any messages, that I am not receiving them. So bear with me, guys. We're trying to get the technical issues out of the way. I'm assuming you guys can hear. I saw Creel in there, possibly Unlimited, maybe Rude. Second time. I almost broke those scissors. Hold on, guys. I cannot see the chat right now, dudes. And the moderator has not sent me. I've been sending messages. Okay, well, that's the only one that I saw. I've been sending messages. So, where are the other messages? That's the question, moderator. My apologies, dudes, that we cannot communicate with the chat right now. This is a setup that we are trying to use real quick. I have 0 messages. There's one. Okay. Rude, Creel, Unlimited, all here. I have to text them. Okay. Alrighty. So I might not have been getting them because I might not have signal out here, which is weird. Weird, but I guess possible. It is possible that I do not have service right here. Could it be these electrical lines above me? Maybe. Humberto, what's happening? MD, what up? What's happening? All right, guys, we do have a continuous non-zero streak that we are trying to continue. Light blue. We are attempting to keep it alive. That streak currently, is it the ocean? It is not, Dead Rabbit. Thankfully, I am not in the ocean. Was that a bite or was that a rock? That is a great question, either way. Moderator, can you let me know if the angle is correct? Well, Colin, hopefully you'll be able to see a BBL in either sideways or full screen, whatever that is. Am I fishing for flounder? Dead Rabbit, are you fishing for responses? I would have expected a fish right here. But we got time, guys. We will go until about maybe 6:15. We do want to see the Alabama game. Picture quality is not great. That's what the moderator says. This is interesting. Because I should be on Elon. Let me take a look. I'm on Elon, so that's okay. Yo, what up, Amsterdam? What's happening? Senor NFL, we're fishing for largemouth bass. Spider webs on me or something. Los Eagle Powers, vato. Moderator, I think I got to a spot where I received some of your messages. Tony22, what's up? Thank you for the good luck from Amsterdam. Hopefully you guys are doing good, Amsterdam. Froze up for a few seconds. I'm hung up for a bit as well. All right, we've done a little do-si-do right here and not got a single bite. Not even signs of life. We are gonna go further down this stretch, see if we can pick one off over there. I didn't I didn't bring Don's chatterbait. Forgot it at the Chante Bros. Oops. I'm currently in 10 feet. This guy might be going a little bit too shallow. Should be essentially a little eddy back here. Hopefully there's a little fishy. What's up with the camera angle? What's wrong with it? What's wrong with the camera angle, Snizup? All right, after this cast, we're gonna move on to the next one. We got two more down the way. Ah, I guess it is the real dead rabbit. I don't understand, Dead Rabbit. You want the channel to grow, but you also don't want the channel to grow. So, cool. Well, that's cool. We can't have both. And Dead Rabbit, you assume that I don't answer stupid questions on the daily, dog. So, you know, it's just a different flavor, bro. And I was always told, Dead Rabbit, that there's no such thing as a stupid question. Oh yes, Rob, if you double tap the screen, it gives a like. All right, so we did not get a single bite here. We're gonna move to the next spot. I was gonna go to the other side of the lake, but as you can see, it's a little bit breezy. So as this phone doesn't have vertical stabilization, then we cannot go out into the bumpy areas because, dude, it would get ugly. It would get ugly. Even right here, you guys are probably gonna get seasick. Well, let's move. It's not gonna be a far cruise, guys. It's just gonna be a little cruise. Remember, we got to keep this streak alive. Moderator, right now I can see their responses. I saw the little cruzo. A little crucito, bro. Nah, bro. Que pues, bro? You brought out little crucito, bro. Rude. Hey, that was low, dog. Little Crucito, you know what's up. Ah! All right, well, the phone fell. The phone fell, so, you know, that's life. And apparently my camera's dirty on this side. Here, guys, let me wipe you guys off. Watch out for my panza. Did that help? Who knows? But we are gonna go for a cruise. It's not very far. All right, guys, stay staring at the sky. Who knows? All right, now you guys should be good. Ooh, we are rocking. We are rocking. All right, hopefully you guys are not too seasick by the end of this, but no guarantees. Again, guys, we are trying to get a fish and continue the streak. Okay, moderator, I cannot see comments at this point in time as I am in front of the boat. So we will relax. We will just fish in a relaxed posture. We have time. We have an hour and change-ish to catch a fish. So we are not concerned. We do want to get back in time for us to see the Alabama game. The view is getting worse by the second. Are you talking about the quality? Maybe I put it on 1080p. Maybe I need to switch it to 720. Or maybe I just need to switch camera angles. And maybe the camera... Hold on. Yo, moderator, is the video coming out grainy? I need actionable comments because I can't. I can't troubleshoot this while I'm trying to catch a fish and get off the water so I can go watch this Alabama game. Because I can try the other camera angle or the front facing camera. It appears to be 1080p. Video is fine. Ah, okay. Well, either way, guys, do not get used to this 1080p, because when we do not go vertical, when we are going horizontal and not vertical, you will only get it in 720. And remember, guys, if we catch a 5-pounder, which we are trying to catch an any pounder right now, a 5-pound BBL plus, then we will pay out to someone in the live through a random drawing a $50 Bass Pro Shop or Tackle Warehouse gift card. It's that simple. We just got to catch the fish. And that's the not simple part of it. I don't know, Rob. I don't know. All I know is that I'm trying to get back to see that Bama game. I don't even like Alabama or Georgia. Oh, GM, what's up? It's 1080. That's the difference. Now, the GoPro can go 1080, but I don't know why. When I went 1080, everybody was complaining about the choppiness. So when it got choppy, we lowered down the video quality. Hold on, guys, I gotta do something over here because this thing is just blopping, just banging around. GM, you didn't fish today. You were talking about, man, I can't wait to get out there. I can't wait to get out there. And then, oh, hey guys, what's up? I didn't fish out there. I mean, we're not judging you, GM, but we are remembering your comments. So hopefully everything's all good, dog, that it didn't keep you, nothing stupid kept you from going out. And it was just, let's call it a little bit of leisure that kept you from going out and catching fish. All the wind is down here, GM. If you go to the other side of the lake, there's definitely wind over there. I mean, I guess I could throw a baby shad here. I could have thrown that. Are you guys insinuating that this is CGI wind? That this wind is not real and it is a green screen that I am on right now? Well, it is hot. I would have picked a fresher green screen than this. But I guess you got to make it look realistic. So I would have to... Okay, what am I seeing here? I would have to make it get sweaty Jason, what up? Oh, that is correct there, Rob. I was in front of the screen for the majority of the day. But I'm also cooking a turkey right now. All right, it's about a 5-foot lip right there. Dude, I wish I was in the Matrix right now, because then I would be all like, Morpheus. No, what's his name? Not Morpheus. The other guy. Dang it. The other guy who sends him weapons and stuff. I know his name, but I forgot it. I'll be like, yo, Rabbit. I don't know what his name is. It might be Rabbit. I don't know. Rabbit, send me a deep diving crank. And that's the way to fish, bro. Oh, dudes, so apparently I had a reel that the moderator had got them to replace, and it was chilling at my house. So all I did was put that reel on the rod that the handle came off of. Well, I put that reel to replace the reel that the handle came off of. I even used the exact same line because the line wasn't bad. So all I did was pull it off all the way and then retie it to this line. And I mean, to this, not this particular reel, but to the new reel. And then I just, okay. And then I just started reeling in. I am currently throwing a bevy shad. It is essentially a erratic jerk bait. That's one option, Rob. That is one option, but I didn't take it, sadly. I could have just ran the rip wrap and said, boom, I'm out, guys. But instead, we're cruising it a little bit. I was hoping to get something off this pseudo rip wrap. Oh yeah, dog, we're kind of smoking a turkey right now. It is pseudo smoking it. Also, I did super glue the brakes on this reel so that well, let's say super glued the brakes on this reel so that I wouldn't have that issue of the brakes disengaging on me. So now my cast on this jerkbait should be a little bit smoother. Water temp is 83 degrees. This bevy shad should go kind of deep. Poodle fish around and find out, bro. That's how we get down. especially when we are on hurry it up and catch a fish mode. We had to leave some time for the Spro tournament to leave the area. It ended at 3. And then after that, you got to give them some time to, I think it was at Civitan, give them some time to do their awards, blah, 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 and then disperse. Well, I said pseudo smoking, bro, because it is like, it's kind of cooking at about maybe like 275, or at least the last time I saw it, it was. So it's not really smoking temp, but good enough. Since I'm going to be going in this direction, let's turn this a little bit like that. All right, we are going to, might have to slow it down a little bit. I figure there'd be some active fish around here, but Creel does have reel handles, bro, but me and Creel are not neighbors. We are not roommates, so I haven't seen him. I haven't seen him since the last time that he jumped on the boat. So because of that, I don't have easy access to those reels that he spoke of, or the reel handles that he spoke of. I threw my bevy too shallow. The bevy tried to attack me. Oh, we got time, Rob. We got time. I mean, if we got to, we'll resort to some slower moving baits. That's not the concern. Bro, there's got to be other places that the power lines go over the lake, because how are you going to get power across? Aren't all the NASCAR races that way, bro? In my opinion, of course. It just seems like every single NASCAR race, when I watch them, is boring. Boring as Jason put it. Now that might get me excommunicated from the South, but I just don't find the appeal. Korea, I can't go to your house. I know you want me to go over there and hang out with you, bro. But you know that when I go over, all we do is talk, and then that's gonna mess with your chickens, bro. Cause they're gonna be all like, yo, Who's catching my eggs, dog? They're gonna get a little confused. Oh, that's cool, Snizook. There's nothing I can do about that camera setup, bro. Sometimes we just gotta do it, bro. We gotta test stuff out. I know Snizook likes things a certain way and he doesn't want them to change ever. And any change is scary for him. But Snizook, sometimes we gotta try and see what a different setup brings to the table. All right, all right, all right. Did I hit this one up with the... I think I did. Oh, I took off the freaking shaky head. Oh, well. I guess we're going to go with a Texas rig, even though I don't really want to. We got rid of our secret weapon, which is our go-to. And then we got hung up on the first cast. Ike and nice. All right. Got hung up on the first cast. What's the deal with that? That old monster didn't want to come back. All right, I gotta put my sun covers on because this is a lot more sun than I expected to get. That is an interesting fact that you provided there, Dead Rabbit. That's 2 times that this worm has gotten stuck. On consecutive casts. Well, if there were any other lingering questions, Dead Rabbit's second comment answered all of them. So, we now know, in a nutshell, Dead Rabbit's cool-ish. Bros, that's 3 consecutive casts that this Texas rig has gotten stuck on. Make that 4 consecutive casts. What is with this freaking... All right, guys. So I believe that I'm seeing out here Let me test some theory that I got here. It's gonna require I gotta retie, but how is it 4 consecutive Texas rig casts and they all get stuck? But either way, we're gonna do something real quick. Let's change something. Get this bevy out of here. Ah, son of a gun, my Leatherman is at my house. I forgot about that. So yeah, that's how prepared I came, guys. Leatherman at my house. We got roughly 30 minutes to catch a fish. I mean, I don't want it to, but if I got to, I will extend that timeline if necessary. I don't intend to, but we will do what we gotta do. As the streak supersedes Alabama versus Georgia in importance. I don't even like either one of those teams. All right, I just put on I think it's a 10-foot diver. I'll put on this little vato right here. The blue jizzy. It will dive about 10 feet. It looked like I was marking some fish off, a little bit off of the riprap. Oh, speaking of, guys, riprap, I dropped her off her stuffed animal and it's still there, but no riprap. So she still doesn't trust me. I haven't seen her today. And I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get her to trust me ever. It might just not be meant to be, dudes. What do we got here? We got ourselves a fish. It might not be meant to be. This fish right here might be meant to be. Let's see. Let's see if we can land this fish. It has the bait in its mouth. Oh. That's the second jump that it did. I mean, it is no slouch. It's not a giant, but it is no slouch. It's got the fit or the bait in there real nice. Just like that, guys, with a little bit of a bait change. With a little bit of a bait change, guys, we end up with something like that. Now let's get this out of the fishes. Oh, I forgot we don't have a Leatherman. This could get interesting, guys. We currently do not have a Leatherman. Right now, I don't think we need it, but it would have been helpful to have one. baby one time. Okay. There we go. All right, guys. This fish right here continues our consecutive non-zero streak. We are not going to weigh it. This is not a BBL plus. I got to put it in the water. He's got a little bit of a gill hit. This is definitely not a BBL plus. We'll take one more look at it, guys. Not a BBL plus, but this does continue the streak. Let's get it back in the water. Thank the good Lord. We did that little bait change and we continue the streak. That is 30 times 4 plus some double-digit number of days of consecutive non-zeros, my dudes. Not bad, not bad. That fish had that whole poor little jizzy. He had him way down in the gullet. Escar, ¿qué pues, bro? So, my dudes, that is the fish that it took to continue the streak. So you know what we gotta do, guys. We gotta do it. We definitely gotta do it. This is the streak that never ends. It goes on and on, my friends. Some people started watching it not knowing what it was, and they'll continue watching it forever just because this is the streak that never ends. Thank the good Lord that the streak continues. And technically right now we could get off the water, but we will continue and put in a little more work. We do want to go watch the Alabama versus Georgia game. We have been released. That, if I had to guess, was a 3-pound fish, guys. Nothing more, nothing less. Though, if I had weighed it, we could have verified that it was a little John and been all like, that fish is okay. But we didn't weigh it. So the reason I changed my bait, dudes, is because off to the side, in my side imaging, I had seen what looked like some fish, and I was like, all right, this bevy shad is not getting down to them or anywhere near it. So I not only changed the depth of the lure, but I also changed the direction. It's time to load up. That's what Rob is saying. Rob, we got a little bit of time, dog. Now we are playing with fire, seeing as how I do not have my Leatherman. Without a Leatherman, it gets a little difficult to get this crankbait out of mouths. The best that I have is on the boat with me right now is the well, it looks like little Jizzy will stay in that tree over there because when I cast it, it just flew off. What in the expensive crankbait losses is that all about? Let's take a look and go see what's over there. He just went flying, dogs. He just went flying, and he went flying into the trees. But barely into the trees. You know that kind of barely where I probably could see it and just look at it and be like, you son of a... I heard him. I heard him splash right there, or like land in the trees. I heard the leaves go... Okay, well, I do have this guy. So, dudes, We should have called it when we caught the fish to keep the streak alive. And now we ended up losing. I said it. I said we were playing with fire. We were definitely playing with fire. I don't know how that happened. But in the meantime, while I am tying on this other crankbait, dude, and that was becoming my favorite little jizzer. While I'm tying on this crankbait, we are going to go with "This is the streak that never ends. It goes on and on, my friends. Some people started watching it, not knowing what it was, and they'll continue watching it forever just because this is the streak that never ends." One day it will, guys, but currently it is a streak that never ends. All right, Rob says that when the leaves come off, he's going to come to this spot and he's going to get that crankbait. Dude, what in the... I don't know what it was, dog. It must have wrapped up on a guide or something. But that sucker just went gone. He just went gone, bros. Moderator. Crankbait. Goners. I don't know what the deal is. Why crankbaits just say, "Peace out, homie. I helped you keep the streak alive, and now I've done my duty." These crankbaits are like Mary Poppins out here. After they do their duty, they decide that they want to leave after that. They're like, "We can't stay here with you. You got to learn to live on your own." Mother, son of a gun. Mother, son of a gun. Should have tied a loop knot. Loop knot, the most... the most vile of all knots. Dude, if I tied a loop knot, he would have flown off many moons ago because the loop knot would have hung up on my guides and caused the problem. Poor son of a fish. We got a little bit of a bird's nest here. These are the type of signs that one should read and say, "Oh yeah, bro, it's looking like it's time to head on down the dusty trail." But since I don't like to read, one would assume that I can't read signs. So, what's going on here? Okay, so he was just drifting down the water. Life. But, dudes, the streak stays alive. Unlimited got to hear the song maybe twice. Probably caught him by surprise the second time, so he wasn't able to cover up his ears. What in the bird's nest? I gotta get a toothpick. I gotta get a toothpick to get this out because I was gonna run it out with this crankbait. Stupid situation. But again, guys, this is the Rodcast. It brings the real. So if our crankbait goes flying off, it happened in real life. This is not AI. I know some of you guys speculate that I'm on a green screen. Probably, that's the only way that guy could catch a fish, is if he's on a green screen, but that is not the case. Ah, yeah, yeah. All right, we're back. Now let's see what happens when I throw this guy. Don't be messing around, bro. Don't play no games. Just get out there and get us a fish and avenge little Jizzy. Poor little dude. He's gonna spend the night here alone. We're gonna move to see where he actually is, but how did that happen, dudes? Maybe, just maybe, I can get Obi-Wan Kenobi all the way out here. That's gonna be a long cruise for a crankbait. And I mean, dude, what are the odds that he would fly off in the direction of the trees? So look, dudes, he could have flown all the way back there. He could have flown that way. He could have flown anywhere he wanted to. But where did he fly? Right there. That is, I mean, this dude really wanted to. He really wanted to just freaking hang out here. I can't believe him. I got to take that one personal, guys. Like, he just didn't like me anymore. That's got to be the only reason that that fool flew off and went into that tree. He was probably like, look, dude, this guy has thrown me on the floor and left me here for so long. I just can't with this guy. I just can't. Why would he fly straight into the bushes? I mean, he could have even gone all the way up on these power lines. Dudes, if he had gone up on the power lines, that would have been even cooler, because then I would have been like, yo, dudes, it's like when people throw their shoes on power lines. That's what it would be like. It would just be my equivalent shoes up there. The moderator would have still been just as mad, but I've been like, it's cool, moderator. He's up in the sky. She would not have liked that. How did that dummy fly off? Maybe that's why my brakes come out, dude. Maybe that is how my brakes come out, because of the sheer force of my cast. It rips off all kinds of stuff. I don't know, dudes. I don't know how to explain it. The other one was better suited for this area. It's better suited for this area because it was only a 10-foot diver. This one dives, I believe it read on the package, to infinity and beyond, but maybe not. But that's what it feels like when he's down there. That was interesting. That was a very interesting feel. Yo, Jim, what's up? We are attempting to bring more fish in. I don't know. We are definitely not attempting to lose more crankbaits. But, you know, sometimes in the name of the game, you lose some players. They get benched on little bushes like over there. Why? I don't know. Yo, what up, Al? I'm afraid to take this guy over here because I'm sure I'm gonna lose him. I'm sure I'm gonna lose this deep diving crank over there in this other spot. I don't have a plug knocker. Let's take a look at this. See where this guy resides at this point in time. We'll take our sunglasses off to see what we're dealing with here. Plus, that guy's profile was a lot smaller than this one. He's somewhere in there. I haven't seen him just yet. You guys aren't facing over here. I would have you guys help me, but I don't see him, guys. I know I saw him splash down, but in the trees, of course. I saw him splash down, just didn't really. All right, let's see if we get a little more on the drop over here. I'll change the camera angle in a second, guys. I'm currently in 14 feet of water. I just got to see where we set up. This will probably be good. Dang, I waited a long time for that guy, bros. I don't think the GTO has any replacements. I don't believe that the Gitto has any replacements for that guy. At least last time I checked. They may have got a new shipment in, maybe. Yo, what up? Seattle's in the house. Seattle is in the house. Rob, are you talking about the Spro tournament? Because the Spro one just happened today. If I read that comment correctly, bro. Al is counting down the days till he shows up here in Guntersville. I think that was just a slap, just a kiss, a big hug, little hug, big kiss. I think that's what I got right there. Somebody just came through and kissed me. I mean, it would make sense for them to be chilling right here, but only one. Time currently is 5:52. We are going to have to get off the water momentarily, guys. What's the deal? That's the second time I got hit right here. What's the deal here? They're probably white bass. Some moonbeam bass for Moon. We all know he loves them. I guess we're just gonna pull out one fish today, guys. One fish? But that fish was good enough. Oh, Jim, it's what we do, dog. It is what we do. We do it for the homies. That way, in case you guys ain't going fishing, you could at least be the digital co-angler with me, bro. And then see all the random, let's just call them stupidities. We'll just call them what they are, bro. A couple crazy things happen here, you know. But I do appreciate you letting me know that you enjoy the fact that I go live and take you guys along with me. Let's go climb the island. Look, Snizook, if I'm not climbing that island for my crankbait, well, I'm not climbing it for shads and giggles, bro. I can guarantee you that. Plus, Silver might get hurt out there. I just barely got her back. I'm not trying to have her come up lame. Something happened to the trolling motor or whatever. I mean, I guess I could spot lock it, swim to it, go looking for my crankbait, and then come back. But Rob said that they're two channel cats, posted them on the community page. All right, Steve's got some channel cats on the community page. All right, guys, two more casts. I know that I missed two fish down here. They might have been small or just slapping at me. They were slap happy down there. I don't know. We're currently in 12 feet of water. And Jim, we try and go live daily. Tomorrow, now that the tournament is over, we will go out early in the morning, roughly around 6-ish. That means that for you, that would be like 4-ish. So, expect to see. Wait, assuming Jim is the guy who said he was from Seattle. Because if you are, Jim, I would not expect to see you watching that one. I mean, we'll be on until noonish, 11-ish, let's say. All right, guys, so let's go check out what the riprap looks like. We have a little bit of time. I know you're throwing a crankbait, but which one is on the French side? It's on a French side or a regular wide wobble? Well, the crankbait that I'm throwing is this one right here, bro. It is a 6XD, a Strike King 6XD. It's got a deep diving lip. And the other guy was exactly the same, just a smaller profile and a smaller, essentially a lip. And it went down 10 feet, but right now he's hanging as a Christmas ornament for the time being until Rob comes and takes him off of the island, or Snizook swims all the way to the island. It's up to him. Let's move. We have limited time left. I gotta take you guys off of here because if not, you guys will go flying. Do not want that. All right, moderator, currently I can see what's going on. Hey. See what's going on. Let me put my life vest on and then we'll go from there. There's nobody really out here on the water. Sorry about the close-ups, guys, but hey, who's got my live well on? I think this thing's trying to, I think I'm accidentally hitting the audio. Hold on, guys. All right, I just had to bust a hot wire, that's all. Here we go, guys. Sorry about the close-ups. I don't mean to mesmerize you guys with the close-ups, but I'm way behind with the chat. Okay, 3 hours, drum white bass. LSU's trying to hard. Okay, Bama and dogs play in a few. That is correct. I know the bass are spawning in the change. They are spawning up there in Guntersville too. I don't think they're spawning right now, bro, but I could be wrong. All right, guys, let's get it. All right, guys, we'll run this riprap. Preseason hockey, Colin, what? Preseason hockey. What's that all about, dog? All right, dudes, we're gonna run this riprap. We're gonna run it back to the Chante, bro. All right, I was just raising up the motor right there. Now let's hope that this crankbait does not also leave me, bro. Because the crankbaits, they don't love me anymore, dogs. All right, moderator, I cannot see the chat anymore, so I will be depending on you. Seems like this area is quite clear of eelgrass. Let's hope of floating eelgrass. Let's hope it's not clear of bass. As I said, it was quite clear of eelgrass. There's a little patch right there. Solar winds. We got the boat back. What's the water temp? The water temp is 80.8 degrees. Jason, you are right. This crankbait would fly into traffic. It would break someone's windshield, and then next thing you know, safe light repair, safe light replace. And then they're gonna be like, yo, bro, you owe me a new windshield. And I'm like, what, Doug? Nah, that ain't my crankbait. I never throw a crankbait, bro. I'm a slow rolling Texas rig kind of guy. I don't throw crankbaits. No way, Doug. Check the tape. I don't throw crankbaits. But what I need to do, guys, is make sure that I release this crankbait on the way down, because the wind up top is blowing, and it is blowing my crankbait over further than I would like it to be. Now let's hope that a 5-pounder comes from here, bro, because that is the level of BBL we need. A 4-pound BBL will do us no good other than like bragging rights or whatever. We're like, yay, we caught a BBL. But we are actually trying to get the 5-pound BBL plus to pay out a $50 Bass Pro Shop or Tackle Warehouse gift card. And the or there, because we allow the winner to choose what gift card they want. That sought after BBL plus. Decently fast. I mean, the game starts at 6:30, but whatever. If we get there at 6:35 or 6:30:40, then whatever. About 6:30:50. Wow, that's kind of probably pushing it too much, but you know. I lost a crankbait. And it was my favorite crankbait. Moderator, can you send me a message to let me know that you know that I cannot see the messages anymore? And you should be able to send them the way you intended to send them before, because now I should be able to get a cell phone signal right here. Maybe the moderator just quit and she's all like, I put in my 2-minute resignation. I'm like, dang, not even a 2 week? Nah, bro, because you're too weak. And I'm like, oh, did you just burn me right there, moderator? Put in a resignation and then tell me that I'm too weak? Dang. That's what I get. That is exactly what I get. Oh, yes, Nazook. Rip Rap. I don't think she's ever going to be my buddy. She's checking the turkey. That's a good idea, moderator. Let me check. Well, I can't check the turkey because it'll kill the live stream. Okay, we got a LSU is trying. We are trying to bump this riprap. With this square bill crankbait. This square bill in particular goes back like 3 feet, so that's why we're hugging the riprap as close as we can without getting silver scratched or injured. Oh, LSU is down by 5. This guy's got eelgrass or is hung up on himself. I mean, in theory, I could watch the game here, but then I'd have to kill this stream. And then it's going to be weird because then I can't see the comments because I'm watching the game. Maybe I should have brought a computer or a tablet or something. And I could have set it up, watched the game. Probably gonna end up getting a catfish right here. It's a rock. Slightly better than a catfish. I got a rock. So that's cool. There's one. I don't think it's big. It's in my trolling motor. All right. It's free of the trolling motor, but it's got one hook only. Let's see what we can do here, guys. It's not big. He's a little guy. We'll just flip him into the boat. Boom! Little guy. Wash out, little burls. That is fish number 2. Just a little rob. We don't gotta weigh this one. We know this is a little rob. Fish number 2. What up, dogs? Run the riprap. I guess there's another one. Trying to move us backwards. I have not seen the size of this one just yet. He's about the same size. We will attempt to flip this guy as well. Oh, he is a little bigger than the other one, but not by much. What up? All right, let's make sure we're off the riprap. This guy is a little more football-ish for the season, of course. there went my fishing rod into the water. I mean, I still got it, but all right, guys, this guy is a little bit more football shaped, but not big, just a little bit more football shaped. That's what's up. Should I throw him like a football, guys? Hoot, hoot, boom, and toss him? Nah, we respect the fish and we let him go. I could have thrown him at least 50 yards, bro. At least. Allegedly. Allegedly, I could have thrown him 50 yards. So Al, the HDMI screen setup, that'll work, dog, but the problem is that I can't I would utilize my phone and connect it to the, because I got stuff for it, but I just can't do that. And why does this rock always look at me like it's judging me or it's mad? But like, in order for me to read the comments, we got to pick and choose. Either I'm going to be reading the comments or I'm going to be watching football, one or the other. Because I can't do both is the problem. So my brother said he just left Guntersville, but he's acting surprised like he didn't know I was on Guntersville. Very interesting. I guess he's not subscribed. He didn't know that I was on here, bro. That tells me a lot. He's not subscribed, guys. Come on, bro. Keep it real. We only ask that you keep it real. It's not a high requirement, bro. I've noticed that the size of fish here on the riprap has gone down. It used to be good enough for Little Johns and some BBLs, but now we're just getting Little Juans. Can you guys see that sunset? I'll turn it just a little bit so that you guys might be able to get a better look at that. You don't really got to see the riprap itself. I'll handle that portion. Because I do need to see the riprap. Like that stuff right there was sticking out. So that was not a good recipe right there. It was a recipe for disaster. Bro, I'd never buy an iPad, bro. I'm not a fan of Apple. I'm an Android guy. Yo, what up, DCP? What do you want, dog? What do you want? Well, I guess my brother came back. All right, I guess he just showed up for real. He showed up for real. Right on the side of the road. I almost jumped in the water, guys, to hide, like I wasn't here. I'm like, nah, I'm not here, dog. There's no one home. But it was a little bit, obvious if Silver was just floating along with nobody. Yo, DCP, no BBLs. We probably caught one Little John and a couple Little Juans. The Little John we didn't weigh because, well, what we believed was a Little John. We didn't weigh it because it did get a treble into the gill, so we just let it go so that it would be able to go without as much stress as possible. We like to take care of the fish that take care of us. You know what I'm saying? Fish care. Okay, we're starting to get some eelgrass situations here, bros. The winds have shifted. Dang, bros, do you guys see that sunset right there? I don't know if you guys can see the rays like I can see them. Let me try something real quick for you guys. Let's see if you guys can see them through my lokes, bro. Do you see that sunset right there, bro? Washallow dogs. Do you see that? Somebody let me know if you could see that. I'm hoping you guys were able to see that. That is what the lens of a Costa Reefton look like. But it is the glass lens, not the polycarbonate. And he's going back the other way. Let's see if he waits for me over there, bros. If he does, well, good luck to me. So I assume you guys were able to see it through the Costas based on Unlimited's response. At least I hope you guys were able to see it and that it looked to the gone. Oh yeah, I believe that my brother's gonna be waiting for me there. So I thought that I was gonna get to the game on time, but now maybe I'm just gonna be watching the game on my phone because my brother's here. I'm kind of speeding through this area right here, guys. We would run it slightly slower, and I mean slightly, usually, but Dudes, I'm not even going to try and get Rip Rap to talk to me. Not talk to me. To trust me today if I see her. Because my brother's there and he's going to be like, hey, wait, is this Rip Rap way? Hey, wait, Rip Rap, yeah. And then he's going to scare her and she will never want to be my buddy. I think that's just what it is. LSU lost. Wait a second, hold on. Is Lane Kiffin the coach of LSU? Please, somebody refresh my memory. See if Lane Kiffin is the coach of LSU. He's the coach of one of these teams. I don't remember which one. What? That don't make any sense. Are you kidding? That thing is already in your... You think that Rip Rap would go to my brother? No way, dog. He's the Ole Miss coach. Okay, so he's the Ole Miss coach, and they were playing LSU, and then his daughter was with the linebacker or something like that. I don't remember what player it was, but she was dating one of those guys. So, what was the score on the Ole Miss LSU game? Dang it. There's too much eelgrass here, guys. I think we're going to have to call it. Too much floating eelgrass. The wind is blowing in this direction now, so it's just kind of pushing it all towards us. And this was a decent stretch right here where we could probably get some bites, but all I'm coming up with is bits of eelgrass. It's gross. There's just eelgrass everywhere. Maybe I can try and get it a little bit closer. All right, 19 to 24. 19 to 24, because I think that, what's his name said to take the over. But I think he put a comment to when she said that she was dating that dude. He put a comment on her post, take the over, or something along those lines. Dudes, there's so much eelgrass here, it just ain't working. It ain't working. Yep, we're gonna call it, guys. This eelgrass is not being friendly to us. I don't know if you guys can see it even, but it's just patches of eelgrass. Son of a gun. All right, guys. Well, we caught 3 fish. I don't even know what song you're talking about, dog. If it got canceled, then I'm probably not going to want to know what it was. All right, we got somebody. I mean, right about now, guys, is the time where you guys should be showing your allegiance to whatever team, bro, because that's what Mike did. Mike went out here and he's like, "Come on, dogs, beat Bama." So, guys, if you want to throw up your, let's call it your set, and see who you are going for in this particular game. Looks like there's some fish off over here, but I mean, there's not that much eelgrass right here. Let it be known, guys. Let it be known, Bama or Georgia. I don't have a dog in that fight, as I am a Texas fan. But if you guys want to let it be known, I know Rob's probably gonna say, Roll Tide. GM's probably the same way. Let's see, we got dogs. Solar Wind says Bulldogs gonna Roll Tide. Georgia, Creel's got Roll Tide. Mike says dogs. Moderator, I can see this. Colin is asking, who do I go for in this particular setup, this game? I feel like a ship captain. I'm standing up while I'm driving my boat, while I'm reading these comments. Moderator, I can see the comments. Moderator, I can see the comments. Dogs, 38-21. Maybe we screenshot that and then we see if Solar Wind is a fortune teller. I wouldn't trust anything that Creel tells you to say. Oh, and there he goes. Colin said, Roll Tide. Roll Tide. All right, guys, my brother is somewhere over there. I feel like just going in reverse almost. Where is he? Oh, I see his truck. Where are you, Rip Rap? Oh, I already hear him talking to me. Oh, he's over here on the Rip Rap, bros. Look, he's over there on that side of the Rip Rap. There's gonna be a car that's coming up, heading towards us. The car is heading towards us, heading towards us. I'll tell you when he gets to my brother in 3, 2, 1. My brother. He's over there on the Rip Rap. All right. I could hear him just yell stupidities. What happened? Oh, he said he's gonna hook me in the ear. He's an idiot, but he said he's gonna hook me in the ear. Ah! Yeah, there's a lot of grass. There's a lot of eel grass. Okay? This guy, he said, oh, I gotta go home, but I came back. You said I wasn't subscribed, so I came back. But now he's telling me, why am I not fishing the riprap? I don't get it, bros. I don't understand what he's talking about. All I know is that he's talking chaos. We do not have valet ramp service, bro. I wish my brother could at least do that for me, but he, for some reason, cannot. He cannot back up a trailer. He's been living here forever, and I've been asking him, yo, dude, learn how to back up a trailer. And he will not learn how to back up a trailer. I don't know what his deal is. I don't know why he refuses to be helpful. He's just like, nah, dog, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna help you out. So whenever I take him fishing, the only thing this dude does is what do you call it? He waits in the boat like a passenger princess and waits for me to back up the trailer. He doesn't even hold the boat because it's too much for his little girly hands. He says, hey, wait, this shit hurts. Oh, oops, sorry about that. Yeah, so that's his move. I had to quote him accurately, guys. That's why I said what I said. To give it authenticity. Look at this, guys. Look. This guy could be fishing with me, but what he does instead is he walks the road right there. He's right there, guys. He's right there walking. He could be in this bass boat, but instead he wants to be that guy walking on the road and not hanging out with me. This fool's whack, bro. He's tripping. Why does he do that? I don't know. But anyways, so homies. So I guess now it's time to bid you guys all adieu. I will see you guys tomorrow at about sometime-ish, probably about like 6:30-ish in the morning. That's when we'll get down. I got to cut this off before my brother gets here because he's going to say all kinds of bad words, and we don't want to hear that. Okay. So I will see you guys all tomorrow, and we'll see who wins this game today. Peace out, homies. Fish around and find out.